There were the two major reasons. So what we see that there is a public need, people need to have a risk mitigation. Then there are beliefs, and then the awareness about risk mitigation and itself and Sharia itself. And then there is a gap. And to fill in that gap, we have financial products, actually conventional financial product, where actually we are seeing they have been struggling over the years in the management, in the implementation, or creating even the awareness. So what we feel that Takaful could fill that gap because it is closer to the it would be closer to the heart of the people. Pakistan was the second country to come up with Takaful rules. Now Bahrain and Kuwait also they have Takaful rules, but Pakistan was the second one to come up with Takaful rules. And now after coming up with the regulations, so when the regulator decided to bring new laws, so it means they have accepted that yes, Takaful is a legitimate and acceptable mode of risk mitigation tool. And interestingly, if 60% of customers, especially in Malaysia, are non-Muslims, so Takaful is selling its own merit actually. There are a number of inherent benefits in Takaful. It's generally more transparent, in the sense that year-end you will have to give the account of how much premium you have taken. What is happening in practice in some countries could be different, but how much premium you have taken, how much you have charged for administration, and how much you are basically paid as a claim, and what is the leftover. So it's a very transparent model. Many of the companies have been consistently distributing surplus. Our own parent company, which is Qatar Islamic Insurance Company, has been distributing 20% average surplus every year, meaning 20% premium back to the customers, even motor customer. So it was happening last. So this is people see the Takaful is transparent and it's ethical. So we see that it has been discussed in the morning just before that we have very, very low insurance penetration rate, 0.3% for family Takaful or life insurance, and 8 to 10% families have the protection of life insurance in Pakistan, which is a pity for all of us that we are not being able to provide the coverage which is needed by the public. Now, how the Takaful can help as far as the benefits are concerned, since any product will be based on the basis of the need of the public. Okay, what are the needs? You cannot bring the differentiation from outside, from right, left, and front. You have to see what is the need. Then you would develop product around. So first of all, what is happening that in the first stage, the first generation Takaful products are at least trying to cater, because they have to work in the same regulatory environment, at least what is being offered. So we have family Takaful, we have life, we have health, we have investment vehicles. We don't have, for example, guarantees. In the general side as well, at least basic things are covered, which include asset, property, motor. But there are few areas which we will not be able to cover, which we do not cover, which we will not be able to cover. For example, providing insurance protection to a company which is underlying business is unethical, so Takaful will not be able to do that, so on and so forth. So otherwise, all the basic benefits are already provided in the Takaful. How can you help to minimize businesses? Because most of the time you see that there are contracts designed for the individuals, but there are some contracts actually where the culture of insurance is deep. You see that there are contracts, for example, for a business, one Takaful contract which is offered by insurers as well is a key man Takaful, where you can cover the major your key employees are covered, that if forward something happened to them, they die or they become disabled, so the company should not suffer due to the heavy replacement cost. So there is a key Takaful. Then group life and group health Takaful, which generally provide benefit to the employees and peace of mind to the employees, so they can really focus on the business. And if something goes wrong to their health, so they will be able to work. And then we have asset and property Takaful. Again, that's basically helping business to remain continuous, to maintain its continuity. So this is also one area which Takaful can do. Another area which is very important, which should be looked into in the future, that Takaful is basing itself on the concept of risk sharing pools. So on the basis of Takaful, even like our Sharia advisors say that if you put together some money and keep a chowkidar at your guard at your and mohalla, that's also Takaful, because Takaful meaning joint sharing of risk. So you can develop industry-wide pools like textile industry can develop a pool. For example, at time State Bank have been thinking to develop a takaful pool when they were thinking to as a lender of last resort or something, so that they will be able to bail out depositors. So takaful has so many applications which could be used in so many places. It need not to be only done by a takaful operator, or for example, a takaful operator can be expert in textile. So they will be they can only specialize in textile risk. They can not only cover asset and property, but the cyclical business as well. So this is something, and one of the very, very powerful tool which takaful actually has, which could be utilized, is the concept of WAF. WAF is a very, very strong tool. But unfortunately nowadays we don't have that much knowledge and information amongst the general public that how WAF can operate and can benefit in the long-term development. If you see these big universities like Harvard or something, they are actually based on the basis of endowment, which is an application of WAF. So value proposition, like is in takaful, when the difference when I work as a takaful operator and I was working as insurance, I see the premium which comes to me is not my property, the amanat of the customer, so I have to treat it. When I am settling claim, I am not settling claim, paying claim from my pocket, I am paying or shareholders' pocket. We are paying claim out of the amanat account, which is the customer's account, because at the end of the day, this pool is utilized for the benefits of the customer. So similarly, the whole methodology of working, if you intend to work properly, changes. When you are settling the claim, when you are designing a contract, when you are writing a contract, so there's everything changes actually when you are working inside. So the difference is in the detail actually. कि अगर आप जाके देखें contracts को पढ़ें, contracts को देखें, तो then you will be able to find out the differences. And now we have all the takaful arrangements as well in place. And as far as the industry is concerned, I would say that predominantly model has been agency, but it's changing. You've seen the most of the companies are writing more business through bank insurance channels, and bank insurance channels are coming. Like our company invested, like we started in 2008. In 3 years' time, like 2008 was a partial year, 2009, 2010, we crossed ₹1 billion. None of the insurance company could cross this much of amount in their first, second, third, or third year of operation. And like Mohammed Ali just mentioned, the period of recovery in the life insurance is fairly long, normally 7, 8 years. But we are trying to actually bring it shorter in takaful, making it shorter in takaful, that the takaful company should be able to perform in not in 7 years' time, but 5 years' time, at least in 4 years' time. So there are some changes actually. For example, technology, yes, it could help. For example, we are issuing at the bank counter, we are issuing a policy in just 20 minutes' time. A customer can walk in and get a big policy issued in just 20 minutes of time. So this is a technology is being used in the industry. Distribution is being looked into. But we need actually a little bit more support from the regulators as well. Thank you very much. If you have any questions.